My name is Laura. I'm 24 years old. I'm from Chesapeake City, Maryland. I came to the River Source in 2009 on April 1st. I started drinking when I was 11 years old and continued drinking till I was 19, till I came to the River Source. I also did pills, cocaine, a lot of marijuana, just a mixture of that stuff. So when I was 19 years old, my mom did an intervention on me, and I told her I would go away to a 30-day inpatient treatment center. I came out here from Maryland to the River Source in Arizona, and I stayed 30 days. During those 30 days, they introduced the 12 steps of Alcoholics Anonymous. I did yoga, meditation, they had counseling. We went to the gym. I wanted to extend my stay longer, so I stayed another 30 days, so a total of 60 days. I am forever grateful for the River Source. If it wasn't for the staff here and their program, as well as their structure, I would not have learned the tools on how to live a sober life. The part of the program that was most beneficial for me was the group sessions with Charmin and Rusty. They definitely showed me the way that my disease overpowered my life, and that this is a life and death disease. I came into the rooms, or to here, at 19 years old, and I really struggled with if that was a phase or if it was just a party. And they helped me point out that the way that I was using drugs and alcohol was different than anyone else would. So definitely the groups with everyone, so I could get everyone's perspective on the way that I was living my life, and that wasn't normal. And I definitely would say that yoga definitely helped me practice spirituality, and the meditation groups, learning how to sit quietly with myself. Before I got sober, my parents, they kicked me out of their house, and they told me that I wasn't welcomed back. And when my mom interventioned me, she told me that this was my last option to go away to treatment. And I definitely picked the River Source because it was far away from home, and I could just get away from all that at that time. And at this point in my life, my parents weren't talking to me really, but they were there helping me. And the one thing that I do love about River Source is that they're very proactive on working your steps and getting through them quickly and making things right that you've done wrong in the past. And when I was in here, I was able to make amends to my parents. And my mom came to my graduation. After graduating the River Source, after 60 days, I went into a sober living house for 8 months. From there, I transitioned out into my own place. So right now I do have my own place. I have a full-time job. I've been to school. I help women out every day in Alcoholics Anonymous, and all that is tools that the River Source has taught me. I've come back here daily for 12-step meetings to sponsor women that are currently here at the River Source. Even though I do have over 5 years sober, I have not relapsed or anything from leaving River Source, because I've continued to follow the structure that they laid out for me, as well as come back and help out. My family is back in my life now, and none of that and anything that I have in my life today wouldn't have been possible if it wasn't for the structure and the program that the River Source provided, as well as the staff that definitely put up with me while I was here, because I wasn't an angel, and I had a lot of habits that I needed to break that I wasn't aware of, and I had to work through a lot of anger when I was here, and the counselors and just the patience of the staff and the way that they handled the situations when I was in here was very powerful for me, and I just wouldn't have anything in my life today, honestly, if it wasn't for this treatment center. We got to do fun things on the weekend as a group, and they show me how to live life again. which I didn't know how. If you're struggling with the drug and alcohol problem, there is a way out. RiverSource is definitely a great facility to come to learn how to live your life sober. They do natural remedies to help you detox medically, so that won't be a problem. They have great staff that actually do care about what you're doing with your life.